What's up, guys? Powerbang here with your next strategy guide video. This one's going to be focused on the GoLoWiWi and GoLoWiPe strats. This is what I call the gateway strategy. It's like the gateway drug into like the 3-star world. This is often the first strategy that those who have been focused on GoWiWi and GoWiPe and focused on getting, that 2-star. This is what is going to help you transition into getting 3 stars out of your raids, and then you're going to catch the itch. You're going to say, okay, I'm going to start getting 3 stars. What can we do to make that happen? So the moral of the story here is with GoLoWiWi and GoLoWiPe, what you're trying to do is basically do your normal base penetration. So say if you attack this base, say you bring 3 golems and you attack it from this side, you're going to do your normal jump spell, get into the core, the normal stuff that you would always do, and you want to save your heal spells so that you're able to keep your troops into the core. And what you want to do is focus on the air defenses. That's kind of what you're keying on here. So these you're obviously going to get down as you make your initial push. So you split the base in half, and whatever side that you approach from, if you're going to approach from the left, say on this example, split the base in half. These 2 air defenses, just make sure you get them on your way in. And that's pretty easy to do with your witches and your kill squad. The next thing you want to take a look at are the backside air defenses and try to figure out where those are at. You'll notice these are here and here. This top one, this is going to go down fairly quickly. As you can see, the distance is pretty short between these two. So as your kill squad is working its way through the base, so they get into the core, your queen is likely going to take this out, or maybe even some wizards over that wall. The last one that's going to go down is this one. This is kind of what you're keying off of. As soon as your kill squad makes it far enough across the core to where they're standing over here, and they take out the storage, and they finally get this air defense down, this is where the balloons come in. Notice that he's got 4 balloons in his army. You can vary this up. Yo has chosen to bring 4 balloons here. That way he can still have a very, very healthy amount of wizards. He's got 14 wizards, 3 witches, and he's got also, I believe, the standard 223 or 212, I guess, for Town Hall 9, which is the 2 witches, a wizard, and a couple barbs coming out of the clan castle. So, you know what? No, Yo actually brings a P.E.K.K.A. here in the clan castle, a max level P.E.K.K.A., and that's going to help him just do some more damage and get rid of this Town Hall. Whatever you choose to bring, it's honestly up to you, whatever your personal preference is. You can bring any combination of P.E.K.K.A.s, witches. It doesn't really matter. As soon as you get into the core, you're going to want to key on those air defenses. So let's go ahead and watch this raid, and we'll see exactly how Yo is able to 3-star this base. And I'm going to pause it when he gets to the core here and show you how and why this is a 3-star strategy versus the typical 2 stars that you'll see with GoWiWi and GoWiPe. So he does his normal, golem spread here, spreads them wide. You want to make sure that the golems are spread wide so you can build a wide funnel with your wizards and create a path into the core. So he misses a little bit on the king and the P.E.K.K.A. here, does not get them into the core. So let's focus on what he does get to the core. He gets his archer queen, he gets 3 witches, and he has some wizards as well. So all of that's coming in. You're going to see the jump spell is what gets him there. He drops a rage, first of all. That rage is able to basically help him deal with the king, help him deal with the damage that's coming in from the Teslas here. The benefit of having 3 witches is those skeletons, look at them fanned across the core like that. Those are essentially tanks. They don't have a lot of HP, but because there's so many of them, all of these defenses, they're shooting these skeletons rather than the troops that really matter, which are your archer queen and your witches. As long as those stay alive, you're going to be in good shape. You'll notice he's dropped a heal spell there to help keep his troops alive as they get shot by the Teslas and the Expos here. So at this point, we're going to go ahead and pause it. Let's notice what's going on in his raid. You'll notice on the backside, he's got a P.E.K.K.A that has attracted the attention of these defenses, and he's doing the best he can to get those taken care of. He's got a golem and a couple wizards over on this side, and then in the core, he still has his. He's got a wizard. He's got, I believe, 2 or 3 witches still standing, and he's got his archer queen. The state of the base, though, if you remember, he had the air defense up in this area and the air defense down here. Those are gone. He had the air defense right here. That is gone. The only thing left in the base is now this air defense right here, and as soon as that goes down, he's going to be able to bring back in loons to take out the rest of this base. Now, if you guys notice, there isn't a whole heck of a lot as far as the main kill squad still remaining. If this had been a normal GoWiWi or GoWiPe, it dies right here in the core. All of these buildings back here are going to be too much for the remaining troops that he has in the core, and this raid will die out at a high 2%. But watch what happens as he takes down the Expo and then goes to take out the gold storage as well as the air defense there. So he drops his final heal to make sure that his witch and his archer queen stay alive for long enough time for that air defense to go down. So the queen is going to go ahead, take down that air defense. His witch has died in the core. And remember, if this was a normal GoWiWi or GoWiPe, this raid is over. But now check this out. He brings in back-end loons, and he targets the air targeting defenses first. That means the wizard towers and the archer towers are the first things to get targeted. Now that those are down, all of those balloons can redirect and pass to the ground targeting, which pose no threat to his balloons, and he goes ahead and takes them out. Very, very well done, yo. Bring in those balloons after the air defenses are down. This 2-star strat just got turned into a 3-star strat by only bringing 4 balloons. So it's really that easy. Let's go ahead and take a look at one more raid. This one's going to be a little bit more intricate, but we'll show you how a 2-star strat in GoWiWi and a little bit of a P.E.K.K.A hybrid is in there is going to turn into a 3-star strat by bringing some back-end balloons. So on this raid, let's do a quick scout. You'll notice that there are 4 air defenses kind of centralized in a core. They're not in the core, but they're directly bordering the core. The main thing to note about this base is the point defenses that are very far away from the core. That is going to basically leave them very vulnerable to balloons coming in off the back end. So what Har decides to do is to go from the top. He's going to basically send his troops. He's going to send a GoWiWi with a P.E.K.K.A backing that up into the core. He's going to use a jump spell to access the core. And what that's going to do is allow him to bring his heroes in behind. And while this is happening, he's going to drop in. You see he's got 4 hogs. He's going to drop in a few hogs here, a few hogs here, and they're basically going to path in and take out this front-end defense. That's a little bit extra. I mean, he's got a little bit of a hybrid here, but the main thing that you need to focus on are the back-end balloons. So the goal here is to get the GoWiWi kill squad into the core, take out the air defenses. Once that's down, you're going to see the balloons start to come in from the backside to target all of these buildings. So let's go ahead and give this a watch. First of all, this is a cleanup attack, so he is aware that there are some defenses that are kind of stragglers on the outside of this base, such as the cannon, and you'll notice he sends a few more balloons over here because there are some Teslas that go ahead and pop. So he takes care of a few of those Teslas. One is left remaining, that's okay, but what he does is he sends in 2 golems here up top, and again, remember those hogs go in to take care of those front-end defenses. But here comes what we're focusing on. This is the GoWiWi portion of it. He's got witches, wizards, and a P.E.K.K.A with his heroes that are behind golems that are tanking for him. Those are going to head into the core. He goes ahead and takes a lightning spell to wipe out those clan castle troops, and then his golems are going to head into the core. When this happens, they're basically tanking for all of his troops that are coming in behind, and then he's going to drop a heal spell to make sure that those all stay alive. The queen is going to take care of the air defenses on the front end, and then the P.E.K.K.A. and the king are basically taking out the core defenses, and then the queen is going to go ahead and hop in. Now, at this point, you'll notice that half of the base has basically been destroyed, and what the attacker is keying on at this point are this building and this building. As soon as those air defenses go down, that's going to open up this whole ring back here of defenses, and that ring will be able to be taken out by the 7 remaining loons he has in his camp, and he's going to go ahead and get these air defenses taken out very shortly. So let's continue to watch that. The P.E.K.K.A. helps clean out the high defense, or the high hit point defenses in the core. Queen goes, takes out the air defenses just like she's supposed to, and then the P.E.K.K.A. and the king take out the final air defenses. As soon as that happens, check out the balloons. They're already on their way in, and a lot of those balloons are actually targeting, or the defenses are targeting the troops that are coming out of the core. So they're distracted. They don't even get off any shots. Excellent job. The only thing left is this archer tower here. But as you can see, he's got 3 balloons left standing and an absolute ton of wizards, ton of kill squad, and he's able to basically take that out with no problem. But now the balloons are used as cleanup. There's nothing that can be done. And that's how you take a 2-star strat and turn it into a 3-star strat, by bringing those back in balloons. So hopefully this has been helpful, guys. I know that those of you that are a little bit nervous to try to convert to 3-star strategies, or nervous that things may not go right, it's actually a very, very small tweak in what you're currently doing with your GoWipes and GoWiWis. Just bring 4 or 5 or 6 back in balloons, wait for those air defenses to go down, and slip them in the backside and take the base down. So that's basically going to be it for the GoLoWiWi and GoLoWiPe 3-star strategy guide. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Leave me a comment, and if you like the stuff, subscribe, and you're going to see some more guides come out in the near future that is going to help you guys basically 3-star whatever base you come up against in your clan wars. Thanks for tuning in. This is Powerbang, and I'm signing out.